First, let's touch on the difference between what the private jewels of the Queen are and the crown jewels, because these are two very different things. First of all, the crown jewels are something that's owned actually by the monarch. It's owned by the people, it's owned by the nation. The Queen could not just run off with the crown jewels, they're actually safely guarded within the Tower of London. Whereas her private collection, well, this is something that's quite undisclosed and not many people actually know what she has received and what is in this mysterious collection, which I'm sure we're going to see being revealed over time as these pieces will start to come out. Because what happens with her private jewels? Well, this is something that's then passed down to the Queen's consort. And the Queen's consort is Camilla. Now, the crown jewels themselves, though, these stay within the monarch and are immediately passed down to the heir when the Queen passes away. Now, my favorite example, or two of my favorite pieces from the crown jewels, first of all is St. Edward's crown of 1661. This is a magnificent gold frame that weighs 2.23 kilos. That's nearly 5 pounds and is covered in semi-precious stones as well. But St. Edward's crown is only used during the crowning of a queen. Now, this was last used during the crowning of Elizabeth II in 1953. But my favorite piece from this entire collection by far is definitely the scepter, and that a sovereign scepter and cross from 1661. There is 3,106 carats of diamonds, including the world's largest diamond, the Cullinan diamond, at 530.2 carats. That is set in the scepter. Now, the sovereign scepter and cross has been used at every coronation since Charles II in 1666. But with a diamond that big in it, how can it not be a favorite of many people? Now, guessing how much the Queen's jewelry collection is worth? Well, this one is difficult. We do know that the Queen's consort, Camilla, is going to be the person to receive the first pick when it comes into jewelry that the Queen has owned, and then that will go down the line after she picks what she wants, or maybe she takes it all. If I was in her position, I would take it all, but I guess we will see publicly when you start to see these pieces being worn by other people from the royal family too. Now, really to determine this, it's hard because there's no clear record or indication because Queen Elizabeth II has received so many gifts from different world leaders, kings, princesses from different countries as well. So how do you even determine the significance of a piece of jewelry when it's also being given by someone of fame too? Now, even if we did know what these pieces were, putting a price tag on it is going to be quite a challenge. But I want you to scroll down into the comments and let me know, what do you think the Queen's private collection would be worth? My guess, £1.3 billion. But let me know, scroll on down. And what is her most favorite piece in a private collection? Well, this by far has to be when Prince Philip proposed to Queen Elizabeth II, and this was on the 8th of July 1947, and presented her with a 3-carat diamond ring that was supposedly made from a tiara that belonged to Prince Philip's mother. Well, you know what? Prince jewels, princess jewels, royalty jewels, no matter the type of jewels, one thing that does become important is to determine the quality of that. And how do you determine the quality of a piece of jewelry? It's by taking a close look. So what you need to do now next is click on this video that you see up here in the corner of the screen, and I'm going to teach you how using a loupe is definitely going to help you not just sell more jewelry if you're a jewelry salesperson, it also is definitely going to help you determine the value of so many pieces.